Get started. Welcome to the second of our three collegiate athletic commitment ceremonies, recognition ceremonies, for our guests that are new to our campus. I'm David Gatoux, Director of Athletics, and I'm excited to kick us off this morning. Thank you. I want to not only welcome this fantastic crowd, but also extend special thanks on behalf of these student athletes to the village of impactful and supportive individuals whose counsel, validation, expertise, inspiration, empathy, and encouragement played an enormous role in their journeys. Many of those folks are here today, and just want to spend a quick moment to say thank you to the faculty and staff, to the college counseling office, to teammates and friends, to coaches both at Charlotte Latin and outside of Charlotte Latin, and most of all, to our parents and extended families. Let's put our hands together for that. Really. I also want to recognize my colleague Angel Trimble, who does a beautiful job of pulling all of this together so seamlessly and has also provided some stats that I'm going to share with you this morning. Thank you, Angel. So congratulations to these 7 fine student athletes. It would have been 8, but Matthew Barber unfortunately fell ill, but we will make sure that we recognize him in April. You all are joining roughly 7% of all high school graduating seniors continuing their athletic pursuits at the next level. And as a point of interest, we started tracking these stats in 2008. And since then, we've had a total of 311 athlete commitments. So with these 7, the class of 2026 is up to 19 thus far. And I've already passed our average of 12% of our senior class going on to pursuits at the collegiate level. Congratulations. We also have one new institution to add to the total of 131 institutions since 2008, where Hawks have competed through the years, and that is William Peace University in Raleigh. Excited to recognize that school. So of those 131, the top 5 are: number 1 with 18 commitments, Sewanee University; number 2 with 14 commitments, UNC Chapel Hill; number 3 with 12 commitments, Denison University of Big Red; and with 2 with Kelsey, in our, Charlotte, thank you. Mine, sorry, just a little block there. With Kelsey and Charlotte joining WNL this morning, they come in at number 4 with 11 commitments. And finally, rounding out the top 5 with 10, Davidson College. So all great universities here represented. Stats aside, I want to say that we assess ourselves in athletics on the 4 pillars of our athletic philosophy of leadership, teamwork, competition, and persistence. And it is affirming and heartening to me that these young people have demonstrated commitment to excellence to these 4 pillars, and therefore have much to offer, not only their teams, but also their greater universities and communities as a whole. So let me be the first again to not only recognize this group, but also have a community congratulations for you 7 student athletes. All right, so for this morning, I will hand off the mic to my colleagues who will read some biographical information, and then we will have an official signing, some photos with the families next, and then we'll do group photos at the end, and some snacks, of course. So with that, Coach Strolls will lead us off.
Good morning. I'm Kyle Searles, the head of the Charlotte Latin Soccer programs. I get to start us off with the first 2 signings, beginning with our first honoree, Sonny Jen. The combination of paternal influence and company of a good friend led Sunny to soccer. At just 6 years old, and that positive experience at soccer camp sealed the deal. Relationships started on her journey, but have also become a favorite part of it all. Additionally, Sunny has grown to appreciate the challenge of working hard, continually to improve, while recognizing that the skills she's developed are valuable in life beyond the field. As a member of the varsity team since her freshman year, Sunny was initially quiet and reserved, but her versatility and skill on the ball were evident. Known by her teammates as Sunshine, she has built a reputation of being the prankster of the team, particularly on our annual beach trip. From decorating the team's bedrooms and living spaces with toilet paper, to bombarding the coaching staff with water balloons, Sunny's playful side off the field is as memorable as her fierceness on the field. When Sunny began her college search, relationships were once again at the core of her decision-making. With the encouragement of her coaches and ongoing support of her parents, she was drawn to the return to the city of her birth in Cleveland, Ohio, where her parents worked in the cancer research at the university within walking distance of the 3 hospitals. Their experience influenced her decision to follow in their footsteps, somewhat literally, where she plans to major in biology while continuing to compete in soccer as a Spartan at Case Western University. Congratulations, Sunny. The second member of our team you'll recognize is Claire Zang. Although she originally was a gymnast, Claire's dad proclaimed that he couldn't stand the smell of the gym anymore and decided that she should join the local soccer club where her older brother was playing. The fresh air wasn't the only benefit. Now the 3 of them could practice and play together. Claire recalls nightly driveway soccer sessions as some of the best childhood memories. Since then, she's developed her closest friends through soccer and feels the sport has given her a resilience, a growth mindset, and confidence. Claire's hard work, dedication and attention to detail are evident in her performance on the field as much as they are in the classroom. As a freshman, Claire scored the game-winning goal in the state championship against Providence Day and returned to the Latin campus to enjoy a few precious moments to celebration with her teammates. Just an hour later, she was back in business, waiting anxiously for a ride home so she could continue studying for her exams. Witnessing her commitment and focus in all aspects of life have been inspiring. Claire hoped to find a competitive, close-knit soccer program at a school that aligned with her goals for achieving a career in medicine. In her first call with a college coach, Claire was introduced to a philosophy that encourages high-level pursuits in both academics and athletics, offering a collaborative approach to learning and providing clinical opportunities with a nearby hospital. With the added benefit of being near her brother again, Claire is heading to MIT, where she will compete for the engineers while charting her path in the medical field. Congratulations, Claire.
Good morning. My name is Tim Kelly, and I'm the head of the girls golf program here at Charlotte Latin. I'm incredibly proud to be here today to talk about Kelsey Sciacca. Competition began at age 10, but Kelsey says she's been playing golf with her family as long as she can remember. The sport has given her a community of friends and opponents from all over the world. She's learned to love the grind and appreciate that hard work is generally rewarded with improvement. Kelsey has been competing as a varsity Hawk since she was in middle school. She has been one of the constants of the program that had some lean years in terms of participation. Kelsey always wins with grace and playing with composure even when she's not having her best day. As a freshman, she won the conference tournament and was the only CLS player to qualify for states. As a senior, on the last day of this year's state championship on the 18th hole, Kelsey drained a 67-yard shot from the fairway for eagle that forced a playoff. This ultimately led the program to its first state title ever which was celebrated with her team surrounding her. Wanting to replicate the feeling of team unity beyond Latin, Kelsey was looking for a school with a close-knit community and a strong culture in the golf program, where she could also fully commit to her academic goals. She credits her parents for fostering her love of the sport, thanks to her personal coach for continually pushing her to improve, and is grateful for her Latin teammates and coaches for such a memorable senior season. Kelsey plans to major in finance as she continues to compete in golf at Washington and Lee University. Congratulations, Kelsey.
Good morning, I'm Coach Giovanni Matt, head of the Latin Girls Basketball Program, and I have the privilege of recognizing Charlotte Toon. Watching a basketball game on TV was enough to spark Charlotte's interest in the sport when she was just 6 years old. She's been playing ever since, learning life lessons about dedication, teamwork, and resilience while developing lifelong friendships. While basketball is her primary sport, Charlotte's natural athletic ability combined with competitive drive, work ethic, have contributed to success across multiple sports. On and off the court, Charlotte's kind nature and ability to boost team morale help foster tight-knit bonds with her teammates. In competition, her composure is an asset that she uses to keep the teams organized, provide direction, and maintain unity. She's a 3-time All-Conference player, 2-time All-State honoree, and surpassed the 1,000-point milestone in January 2025. Currently averaging more than 13 points a game, Charlotte will be missed for her productivity, but certainly her personality. When evaluating her college options, Charlotte wanted to be able to compete at a high level, but also be able to focus on her school. She discussed her option with Mary Slicer, Latin class of 2022, and current senior at WNL, who raved about her experience in Lexington. Charlotte also found an easy connection and a strong support from the Generals head coach. After years of encouragement from her parents, sisters, and grandparents, Charlotte is confident in taking the next step in her journey. She'll be moving to Virginia, joining Kelsey at Washington League next year. Congratulations, Charlotte.
Volleyball program. I'm excited to be here to celebrate the achievements of Emily Chow. Volleyball played a pivotal role in Emily's life before she was even born, because her parents met while playing the game at Cornell. But it wasn't until the 5th grade volleyball tournament in PE that her personal interest was piqued. Several years and teams later, Emily says volleyball has connected her with friends around the world while instilling crucial life skills. In her role as a setter, she enjoys the blend of strategic thinking, technical discipline, and rhythm. As a 4-year varsity player for the Hawks, Emily accumulated 979 assists this season to bring her career total to 1,744 and rank her 3rd among all North Carolina players. She also led the conference in aces with 152 this year. Beyond her contributions as a player, Emily's quiet confidence and readiness to help younger players master a skill or understand the game at a high level has elevated the entire team's performance. Emily's college criteria included the ability to double major in math and philosophy while continuing to play volleyball at a high level. She found what she was looking for in a small liberal arts school in Massachusetts, where the coaches and team welcomed her warmly, and a 2-week summer program in number theory solidified her decision. With gratitude to her parents being the biggest supporters and appreciation for all of her coaches, teachers, teammates, and friends, Emily will continue her volleyball career and her education at Williams College next year. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm Daniel Cook, head of the Hawks baseball program, and I have the honor of recognizing Jaden Hawa. His baseball journey began just 5 years of age when his older sister's enjoyment of sports inspired his parents to get him involved too. Jaden enjoys the steady rhythm of the game, both in the field and at the plate, and he finds fulfillment in the work required to develop his skills. His favorite moments are in the pre- and post-game conversation and meals with his friends. Jaden also likes to win. His role on the Hawks is varied as Jaden readily takes on whatever position the team needs at the time. From infielder and catcher in the middle school, to outfielder when he first played on the varsity team as a sophomore, and back to the infield as a key contributor to last year's 18-6 record season. Jaden's tremendous growth as a player is a testament to his incredible work ethic, resulting in a team-high 7 doubles last season with a .313 batting average, 20 runs scored, and 11 RBIs. Jaden appreciates his parents' unwavering support and the countless hours spent driving to games and cheering. Credits his older sister Talia with setting a strong example for him to follow, and thanks his brother Jonah for practicing with him and going along on those post-practice food runs. Teammate Griffin Donnelly also gets kudos for pushing Jaden to be his best ever since T-ball. While Jaden is still contemplating his area of study, he felt drawn to a small campus with high-quality facilities that reminded him of Latin, welcoming coaches and players, and the professional look and feel of the turf field at William Peace University in Raleigh. Congratulations, Jaden.
Good morning, I'm Drew Davis, head coach of the Charlotte football program. I get to close today's celebration to honor Matthew Flynn. Although he longed to play football at an early age, Matthew first put on pads in 7th grade at Latin because his parents wouldn't let him play before them. Since that day, he's taken full advantage of every level of Latin football. For Matthew, it's the physical competition, the mental challenge of understanding and beating your opponent, and being part of a close team that makes football fulfilling. Once Matthew made up his mind that he wanted to play college football, he poured himself into work in the weight room, proper nutrition, film study, practices, and game prep, gradually developing the habits required to achieve his goals. Recognized as a 2025 All-Conference selection, Matthew led the Hawks by example and was a tremendous asset on both sides of the ball this season. His connection with former teammates Jordan Pence and Tyler Henley led him to check out a small school in Southern Virginia known for its brotherhood as an all-male institution. After visiting, he felt he found his future home with great educational opportunities, a strong connection with football coaches, and a tremendous reputation. Matthew says his coaches and teammates at Latin and his family were all instrumental in helping him envision a goal, work to achieve it, and land in a great place for continuing his football career at Hampden-Sydney College. Congratulations.
As we finish up, Mrs. Trimble will organize a few pictures. Just want to say thank you to the parents again, especially for bringing the sneaks for these ravenous kids. Aside from my mess up, I'm sorry, Charlotte. This has been a great morning. We really appreciate it. Proud of all of you guys. Let's put our hands together one more time. For all that and Hawa.